Moving on, Lewis Hansen to Michigan, a commit that he did exclusively with me and my quarantine beard here. That was a huge addition for the Wolverines. Where do you think he stacks up? Because we actually have a very tight race for that number one tight end position.
You know, he's not the athlete that Zach Gentry was, you know, like a quarterback that turned into a tight end. But he's going to be that type of player at Michigan. He's certainly not, to me, the number one tight end in the country, you know, athletically. But Michigan's very interesting. They're recruiting a lot of New England kids, and that's because of Don Brown and his ties to New England, and you know, not just defensive players but offensive players as well. And they recruit New Jersey extremely well. Now, I don't know if they can take the next step focusing on those areas. They want to get more kids from the Southeast, like Ohio State does, and they're well behind Ohio State in recruiting. But Hansen's the type of kid that fits their offense well because he can be a good inline blocker. He can stretch the field a little bit. He can be a red zone guy. I don't see number one tight end or anything like that, but I do see a good pickup here. And it's hard to tell with these New England kids. I mean, sometimes they are playing such horrible competition. I remember Zach Rogers, who went to Cal, who's in the NFL now. Is it Zach Rogers? No, Justin Rogers. I don't even remember. But, you know, I saw him play against the worst competition you're ever going to see, and he didn't care. He just was, like, lazy, and I'm like, this kid doesn't want it, and now he's in the NFL. So, you know, Hansen might not be tested yet, and I think, you know, when he gets to the Big Ten, he's going to be a very good player.
Well, you know, Gronk and Aaron Hernandez both from up there in your backyard, right?
Bristol was Aaron Hernandez, and then Gronk was New York, and then he moved down to Pennsylvania. Woodland Hills, where they used him as a blocker. Very smart, Woodland Hills. Good job.